That just got ripped up. All over the place. It's ridiculous. Well, good morning, everyone. It's June 8th, 2025. This is John Cole Artist, John Cole Adventurer, John Cole, just John Cole. I am currently in Moab, Utah, and I was on a hunt this morning for some stickers for my truck because I visited a couple places, but the one place I just stopped and looked at, it had some, but I'll be honest with you, they were not that great. So I'm going to go ahead and head towards Canyonlands. That's the adventure of the day. Canyonlands, Arches, that whole area. I'm going to be spending, I think, a total of 3 nights altogether in those 2 places. But yeah, Moab is kind of a cool place. It's very, very big on the 4-wheelers. There's a lot of Jeeps, a lot of ATVs and things like that, even motorcycles and whatnot. There's a lot of different adventurous things you can do. You can do base jumping. You can do a whole bunch of stuff like that, which is not my particular cup of tea. But I tell you, if you want to come someplace for adventure, this is definitely the place to be. So. Alright, I'm waiting in line at Canyonlands. Very, very short wait. In my hand I have both my military America the Beautiful pass as well as my ID because I like to see that. You know, if you're not a veteran and you can't get a free pass, it's still worth paying. It's still worth paying the fee because the entrance fees for a lot of these places could be a little bit on the steep side, some as high as $30. So you get a pass and you visit 2 or 3 national parks in a year and it's basically paid for itself. So that's my plug for the national park system. But yeah, this place here, private vehicle, is $30, so it's spot on. So Canyonlands. I'm going to try to camp here tonight. Whether or not it's dispersed or whether or not it's a paid site, I don't know. But even if it's paid, it's only $20 or so it's pretty inexpensive. So yeah, looks like it'll be a few more minutes before I get in, and then we're gonna take a look and walk around Canyonlands National Park and check it out and see what it has to offer. Been here before. It is a beautiful park. I can't wait to show you the pictures for this and the video. So stand by, coming up soon. All right, we're at our first stop here at Canyonlands National Park. We're at a place called the Shafer Canyon Overlook. So we're going to take a walk down and we're going to check out to see what makes this place so spectacular. Okay, we're now at the trailhead for Mesa Arch, which is probably one of the more iconic images that you see of Canyonlands. I actually decided to head up the opposite direction because, as you can see behind me, there's tons and tons of people here. But we're gonna check out Mesa Arch. It really is a very interesting, and some would say scary kind of arch, and you'll see why here in just a few minutes. So let's do a little hiking and we'll check out Mesa Arch here at Canyonlands. All right, it's about 11:30 in the morning. I'm going to be doing the Murphy Trailhead, which will either be a shorter hike or it's a longer hike. The longer hike's almost 10 miles if you loop it. Shorter hike is probably, I don't know, 5 or 6 or something like that. So we're going to see how we feel. I heard it's supposed to get up to 90 degrees today. Well, I know it's already 80. It's 11:30, so that wouldn't surprise me. So let's enjoy this hike, see what it's like, and maybe get some very beautiful views here at Canyonlands today. This place is gorgeous. Tell you what, it certainly gives the Grand Canyon a run for its money, that's for sure. So we're going to follow these cairns until we see where, because we're going to be going down into the canyon. So the question is, where do these lead and where is that starting point? Okay, I think this is where we head down. However, here's the view of where we're at. Phenomenally beautiful. But we're going to hopefully make it down this trail here. Let's see how complicated it's going to be. Will probably take some time because it's 4 miles down to the road. So very careful because some of this rock is slippery as well. Just have to take it nice and slow. Nice and slow, right? Kind of look around as we go because there might be some interesting things to see as we're hiking. I get to climb back up this thing. Alright, I'm not gonna lie, this feels a little squidgy. I'm really close to the embankment here. And this is all that loose stone, and then I do things like this where it just kind of drops off. It's a little frightening, to be honest with you, because that's a huge drop off. I can't move my foot. There we go. Oh. Whew. See if you look from the other side here. Still quite a big drop off there. Not a place I'd want to spend my time, if you know what I mean. So this is definitely, it's not hard, it's just scary. You really have to keep your eyes focused because as soon as you take your eyes off, that's when bad things happen. And I learned that from regular hiking. If you lose focus, if just for a second, well, things could end very poorly. So I'm taking my time, slowly making my way down to the bottom of this wall of stuff. So, see what I mean? That's like this. Don't lose focus. Know where your feet are. Careful of loose stone. Getting closer to the bottom. Still not there yet. Still got to be very careful. Okay, it's about 12:30. I've been hiking for about an hour, but I'm making progress. I'm getting closer to the bottom. I feel less frightened now than I did before. If you can believe it, I came from way the heck up there. My God, I was not expecting this type of hike for this, but maybe I should have known. It's spontaneous. This isn't something I had planned to do today. This was just a hike of opportunity. Figure how bad could a 10-mile hike round trip be, not knowing necessarily it's going to be this exciting. But I'm so glad that I'm doing this because this is like for me, a once-in-a-lifetime thing. You know, New England, there's not a lot of places like this, specifically with this type of hike, that I'm aware of. I mean, if there are, somebody let me know in the comments section. But what I know, there isn't. So I just need to still be careful of my footing. I decided to wear sneakers today for comfort, not knowing I would be doing all this rigmarole, but they seem to be working fine. The goal is to get down there to that, see, I'm tripping on my own feet. The goal is to get down to that trail down there, and I should be there within the next 15 minutes or so. I've got plenty of water. I brought 5 or 6 bottles. I've got some snack foods. So I brought everything I needed for a hike in the sun. Now the breeze is blowing, as you may be able to tell, but it's definitely getting hot. Like, I can feel it, The sun is right overhead because it's high noon. So I'll check in again when I get to the bottom of the canyon floor. See you in a few. All right, so I made it down this. I came all the way down that through the trail system. White Rim Road via Hogback, White Rim Road via Wash. Probably, I don't know, I'll walk a little bit, otherwise I'm going to turn around and come back. Because it's already, what time is it? It's 12:30 in the, I'm going to do Hogback, I'm going this way. It's already 12:30. Still got other things I want to do today. It took me an hour to get down here, if you can believe that. But I'd love to keep walking this. But I think that was the real cool part. So the question is, can I come down it, turn around, and then go right back up again? That's the question. Because that is a hellaciously long way to come down. So I'll walk a little bit further. We'll see what's up here, and I'll make a decision. Don't necessarily need to do everything when it comes to trails and stuff. Do what you're comfortable with. Some people would not be comfortable coming down that thing. And to be honest with you, there were some times I was not comfortable either. But you don't have to, right? Nobody's making you do it. Same thing with this trail. If this trail says it's going to go for 2 miles and I'm not up for 2 miles, why go 2 miles? It's just giving you the option. It's all about options. All right. All right. You know what? I've decided to head back up because, again, I got other things I want to do today. This was, comparatively speaking, my second favorite hike, first being, of course, Flatiron at the Superstition Mountains. Coming down the side of this Murphy's Trail into this canyon is absolutely spectacular. The view here is beautiful. Just look at this view. These huge red cliffs. Huge. So we're going to go ahead and head back up. It's probably going to take a good hour to get up there. But we're going to take it nice and slow because the last thing we want to do is get hurt. And of course, having just come down, your legs are already tired. And now I've got to turn around and climb up. So the good news is I think I'm using a different set of muscles. I'm going to choose to believe that I'm using a different set of muscles. And just watch my footing, because again, the last thing you want to see happen is a slip and fall, especially against rock, especially when you're 2,000 feet in the air or however tall this thing is. So we're going to take it nice and slow, and we're going to make it up to the top, and yeah, see you at the top.
1 hour later.
And I think I made it up. Pretty sure, yep. Oh, thank goodness. Wow. That was certainly a hike. It's now 1:30. Oh. I gotta take some water, make my way back to the truck, do a couple things, and then figure out where I'm gonna sleep tonight. I've yet to pick out a camping spot. So, but rest assured, I'll find a place that'll be great. Hopefully, not too noisy or buggy. Not a fan of flies, and not a fan of loud people. All right. Well, happy trails. If you happen to make it to Canyonlands and you do the Murphy Canyon hike, let me know what you think. Personally, like I said, it's up there, top two for me. Flatiron, Murphy's Canyon. Holy cow. Beautiful scenery, a lot of effort, well worth the time. This is getting really bad, and it's not stopping either. I'm getting covered with dirt. Look at all the dirt that's in here. Problem is I can't run to the truck because I have to take the tent down or else the tent's gone. I'm the only thing holding this tent in place right now.